If an appeal is granted by the Fayetteville City Council tomorrow to strike down the construction of a new district junior high school, it could delay the move to a new building by years. Thank you for sticking with us at 9:30. I'm Joshua Pineda. Fox 24's Casey Smith has been piecing this story together today, and he joins us live now from the proposed site of the new Ramay Junior High School just off of College Avenue. Casey.
Yeah, that's right, Josh. There's a group of concerned citizens from Fayetteville with this proposed site for Ramay Junior High School, bringing those concerns to councilmember Teresa Turk, taking issue with the potential increase in traffic along College Avenue, more than we already see, as well as potential harm to the environment. But Fayetteville superintendent pushing back against those claims tonight.
As a resolution to grant the appeal of City Council Member Teresa Turk and deny large-scale development at Ramay Junior High.
Fayetteville City Council Member Teresa Turk, on behalf of her constituents, claims the construction of the new Ramay Junior High School off of College Avenue brings about increased traffic and environmental concerns. At May 12th City Council agenda session, her fellow council members raised questions.
I'm just wondering if there were specific variances that triggered the appeal.
Councilmember Turk didn't return our request for an interview and even reserved her comments at last week's agenda session.
I'd rather probably just hold off till next week.
However, in a letter to the city clerk appealing Ramay Junior High's construction, Turk wrote, quote, "The applicant's 4 traffic studies have consistently included mistakes, undergone multiple revisions, do not address insufficient entry and exit points in surrounding neighborhoods, such as the lack of appropriate signal control devices, and do not contain accurate data regarding the expected traffic or wait times." Fayetteville Superintendent Dr. John Mulford is pushing back against those claims.
Yeah, so when it comes to the traffic study, claims of mistakes is inaccurate.
Dr. Mulford says the traffic study included the school district's old feeder pattern, designed to keep students from similar parts of the city together at the same schools as they progress up through the district. Mulford says, though, they updated the traffic study to include the feeder pattern with the district's new school additions.
The city engineer asked the study to be amended for some assumptions that he felt might occur. So we amended the study, resubmitted it, and still it determined that there was not an impact on the area.
Turk's letter also points to the removal of many trees, which would increase runoff and possibly lead to erosion due in part to its terrain.
We've had extensive geotechnical studies done on the site, and actually the reports came back very favorable, even better than we anticipated about the suitability to build on the site.
Mulford says this appeal process has delayed the new Ramay Junior High's expected completion date to August 2028. He says if the City Council doesn't strike down tomorrow's appeal, it could open after the beginning of the 2028 school year.
The downside is that would cause us to have to reroute our buses and do some extra work that would be unnecessary if we can start the year in the building.
Which could affect parents' plans for the estimated 600 kids expected to attend Ramay Junior High in 2028.
Potentially you'll have 600 students that are having to travel west all the way down a busy road of MLK to the current Ramay Junior High. There are some families, based on where they live, are just not going to want to make the drive all the way over to Ramay Junior High in its current location. So they may opt for in-district transfers.
Mulford hopes tomorrow the City Council will strike down the appeal.
We feel like there's no grounds for upholding this appeal.
And Dr. Mulford tells me if the appeal is granted and construction can't continue, the district would consider portions of the southern and eastern edge of their feeder zone for future construction of the new Ramay Junior High. I'm also told that could delay the process up to a year, if not longer. Tomorrow's City Council meeting set to start at 5:30 at Fayetteville City Hall. But for now, reporting live in Fayetteville, Casey Smith, Fox 24 News.
Appreciate your hard work there, Casey. Thank you. Fayetteville Public Schools is also building a new Woodland Junior High School building as part of its new feeder system. He says it's set to open in August of 2027, but Dr. Mulford tells us that it may be ahead of schedule on construction. Now, the same can be said for the new parking garage outside of Fayetteville High. Dr. Mulford says the expected completion date on that is January of 2027.